instrument.
Things that I want to leave lying around.
That may be true, but please stay with it. If all of these things together is what we mean by the coat, right? Is there a practical side to the coat?
Yes.
Is there something else? Effective?
Yeah.
Unusual?
Right.
There's nothing like it?
Unorthodox.
Unorthodox? Rare?
Yes.
Right?
Mhm.
Come on, more?
One of a kind.
One of a kind?
I've never seen one in real life.
Wonderful. Then she left, one of a kind, designed for this purpose, very unusual, rare, very effective, and you left it with the coat by the side of the waters.
But I felt safe about doing that. I always felt safe about doing that.
I can't hear you.
I felt safe about doing that, and I feel safe about doing things like that.
What do you mean, leaving them?
Mhm.
I feel safe about leaving them.
I walked out by the water and left both those things sitting on the ground. And
I felt safe
in
leaving
the dream,
them.
it was safe to do that.
I felt safe
Okay.
to leave it.
Right. I didn't have any intention of leaving it there, but I didn't have any thought of going to get it either.
So therefore, what can you say about this state of mind, please, in the dream?
Alarms should go off.
Alarms should go off.
When
When you're in this state where things feel safe and you act on it, such as in this dream, then when you try to recover, try to get back to it, the strategy you're using, go ahead.
it's not working. No, not the idea of turning myself around and getting busy and going in the wrong direction.
Turning around, right. This is an ancient term, turning around, metanoia, repentance, conversion, remission. All of those terms are connected with turning around. But we don't know exactly whether it's doing that in this way, so we'll hold back from it. All right? Again, there are a lot of things here that we might explore, we're not. Fishing, marriage, the exercise, right? Even though it's advanced exercise that they're doing, and it's very beautiful. Well, why don't we pause on beauty? Come on, go ahead, more.
Well, I stopped, for one thing.
I stopped,
So looked in there,
looked,
and I saw bodies in those dancing type clothes, were the tight fitting clothes, and they were doing yoga type exercises.
mm-hmm.
And I remember in the dream thinking how strange it was because of all the other types of activities I was going by, that this seemed in contrast, you know, the quiet nature of it.
Good.
That it was
Good, that's good. More.
beautiful, it caught my eye.
Yeah, but you didn't.
I wanted to participate.
I wanted to participate, thank you, but you wanted to continue the exercise, but
not for long. I didn't.
But you're on this quest.
I'm on this quest. I just turned
Ah.
around and kept going. Probably turned around again.
Hmm. Exercise comes back now. Would you not agree by focusing on this for a few minutes, we got some important ideas? The important ideas here is that I not only that I stopped and looked, and that it was a high art form, but I wanted to join, but didn't because I was.
On my way somewhere.
No.
But that's farther away from her goal. I mean, there's still a lot of beauty there, but
Yeah.
is that still a tangent? Is
well-
it still seeing it as a tangent?
I don't know.
Well,
Watch, look her. That's the point of the dream, isn't it? That she does want to join, but because she's doing this, she can't stay. Point. Is it better for her to stay there or to go back and pick up this?
Yeah, that's
Pick those
It
things
seems like originally it was to go back and pick up that.
I know, you're right, of course. And now we raised another issue, didn't we? That's right.
There's some pretty high class distractions. There are some pretty high class distractions or interruptions.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. This could be a high-class interruption.
The thing she's trying to get back to belong to her mother, they don't belong to her.
That's right. We have to keep that alive, don't we? That these are things that her mother...
Beautiful things that don't belong to her.
That's right.
Oh,
That's right. And she's attached to it, isn't she, in some way? The word attached, though, has a possible negative, and we want to back away from that yet until we see what further develops. So what you're doing is absolutely correct. So you speculate about it. You keep all possibilities open. How did that suggestion?
yeah, well, see, now I'm confused because I've forgotten that it was my mother's stuff, and now I'm wondering,
That I think belonged to
my mother.
mother. Yeah.
And I don't think I'd want them if they were hers, but I wanted them for myself.
Okay. We don't have to solve it.
Yeah,
It's presenting you with an interesting predicament,
okay.
a puzzle.
Yeah, there might be some parts of her that I'd like to...
All right, here we go. Next one.
Maybe.
Well, now, what was the date between these two?
Oh, that was the next night.
Next night? Okay, we have a series. Now, just to keep it going, would you agree? She's going somewhere. Right? She leaves something, leaves mother's things, wants to get back to them, right? Wants to get back to them, can't, finds this event very attractive, the exercises, artful, right? And in these things, there's things that are of great beauty. Keep that in there, don't want to lose it. And rare, practical kinds of things, unusual. Okay, now we go to the next one, please.
They should have something cheaper for...
Date, please.
This is the next night, August 19th.
So this is the third night in a row. When's that coming in series? Good. All right, want to read it for us, please?
They should have something cheaper for lunch.
Right. Something I've often said.
That's right. They only have things that cost more than $10.
More than $10
So
plus.
they should have something that costs $4.95.
Right.
I'm telling this dream backwards. That's the end. That's all I remember. I wake up and I remember just
Fine.
this is the end. I'm at this place, something like a country club.
No, that's it.
Oh my gosh, though, this is getting creepy. That's my mother's country club, no doubt. No doubt. That's
Oh, wow.
More? Just
Well,
keep talking, please.
oh, because all things cost $10, $20, $30, and they shouldn't. They should cost $4.95. That's exactly the description of her country club in Florida where she hangs out for lunch. And I didn't have that association until now after doing the other two.
What?
After doing the other two dreams,
Yes.
this association comes to me now.
Oh, that.
That this restaurant is like the one in Florida, where my mother is a member, and everything does cost $10 or $20 or $30, and it should cost $4.95.
Mother.
Right.
Are we learning something about